Stephen Colbert is interviewing Kamala Harris.
Yesterday, you made an announcement that you're not running for the governor of California.
Correct.
Even though in early polling, you beat every other candidate by double digits.
Yeah.
You said you're going to sit this one out. Why are you sitting this out? Are you sitting?
Because the last time that by early polling of her beating people, that didn't work out too well, did it? That was not a good time. So this time you're thinking about,
yourself for a different office that might be?
No.
That's what everybody, obviously.
I know, but honestly,
obviously, people project onto
no,
their
I
hopes and
understand.
dreams.
And honestly, that it's more perhaps basic than that. Listen, I am a devout public servant. I have spent my entire career in
putting people in jail for marijuana. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Service of the people.
Yeah, we really needed that.
And I thought a lot about running for governor. I love my state. I love California. I've served as just elected district attorney, attorney general, and senator. But to be very candid with you, when I was a young in my career, I had to defend my decision to become a prosecutor with my family. And one of the points that I made is, why is it then when we think we want to improve a system or change it, that we're always on the outside on bended knee or trying to break down the door? Shouldn't we also be inside the system? And that has been my career. And
yes, you've been inside the system, and the system hasn't changed. Congratulations.
Recently, I made the decision that for now, I don't want to go back in the system. I think it's...
Well, I think we agree on that. You don't want to go back in the system. The thing is that she got embarrassed. The thing is that, here's a good example. You ever seen like a hot girl, but she's not even really that attractive? It's just because she's next to her friends that look like the orcs in the siege on Minas Tirith in Return of the King, Lord of the Rings. But like whenever you just see the girl individually, it doesn't really look that way. Yeah, right. So yeah, we all seen this, right? Cheerleader effect. Yeah, sure, man. And so I think that people thought Kamala Harris was like smart because they were comparing her to Joe Biden. But whenever you listen to her actually in an interview talking about stuff, I really wish that it's the way that she talks is like a ninth grader writing an essay trying to meet a word count. That's the way she talks.
It's broken. I think there's so much.
Wait, what'd she say?
I made the decision that for now, I don't want to go back in the system. I think it's broken.
It's broken. That's what happens when you lose. The system is rigged and broken because I lost the popular vote and the electoral vote. Has it ever occurred to you that the system being broken is the reason why you were in the position that you were in? That there was no Democratic primary for Democratic voters to elect who they wanted to represent them in the 2024 election, and you just got defaulted that position? That doesn't seem like a very great system to me at all.
I think there's so much. I mean, there are so many good people who are public servants, who do such good work, teachers and firefighters and police officers and nurses.
Word count.
And scientists.
Super word count. Let's say scientists twice, and all of Reddit will clap. Yes!
And so it's not about them, but I believe, and I always believed, that as fragile as our democracy is, our systems would be strong enough to defend our most fundamental principles. And I think right now that they're not as strong as they need to be, and I just don't want to, for now, I don't want to go back in the system. I want I want to travel the country. I want to listen to people. I want to talk with people.
What do you mean by that? See, this is the reason, like, honestly, I feel like Kamala Harris is like she's the poster girl of the entire movement, like the COVID woke era, like fucking weird shit. Like, she definitely, I feel like if you were going to distill it down to like a person, it would be that. It's a gender, yeah, the gender cult, everything like this. Yeah, this is, it's so obvious the way that she talks that she's just totally fucking, like, at least Trump is funny when he's retarded. She's just retarded. And you never go full retard.
And I don't want it to be transactional where I'm asking for their vote.
What? What?
Need to be, and I just don't want to, for now, I don't want to go back in the system. I want to travel the country. I want to listen to people. I want to talk with people. And I don't want it to be transactional where I'm asking for their vote.
Okay.
Well, I got to say, I want to talk about the book, but just to go back to what you just said is that I have to say, as someone who is very qualified for the presidency, a senator, attorney general of California, a vice president of the United States, and then a very hopeful and dynamic presidential candidate for the 107 days that you had to run. To hear you say that it's broken, to hear you say that our systems aren't strong enough, is harrowing.
You had 4 years to fix it. You were the vice president of the United States of America. You didn't even fix it. Don't be intellectually dishonest. You may disagree with what she says, but she's clearly intelligent in a conventional sense. Yeah, I'd say she's probably above average intelligence, but I think that if you rank her among the other people that you could elect for president, she's pretty much at the bottom. You're right. She's smarter than the average Walmart American, but that doesn't necessarily say a whole lot. I mean, I don't think being better than average is something that's impressive whenever you're electing somebody to be the president.
Well, but it's also evident, isn't it?
No,
And it is.
It is harrowing. I mean,
It's evident. What about it is broken? It's broken because you lost? What is this, Xbox? I was using the wrong controller.
I mean, there's almost no curse word bad enough.
But it doesn't mean we give up. That's not my point.
Okay, because that's what
you just got done talking about how you're going to give up.
I'm hearing like you don't want to be part of the fight anymore.
No, oh, absolutely not. I am always going to be part of the fight.
Okay.
That is not going to change. I am absolutely going to be part of the fight.
Yeah.
This is the reason why these shows are getting canceled, is because it's all the same shit, bro. Like, it's all that time.
But I think that we have to acknowledge and agree that, I mean, look, the power is with the people. That has always been
that's the broken part for you.
Ideal or I say the strength of our nation, of America, that we believe fundamentally the power is with the people.
We the people.
And we the people. And I believe right now that it is important to do what I can do from the positions that I have held and what I have seen about the world and our country to get out there and remind everyone who needs reminding right now of their power. It is out.
Damn, is she drunk again? I mean, she certainly acts like it, bro. Like, it's just embarrassing, man. They're not part of a fight. They're not Yeah, is this an applause track? Are they paid off? So they have lights and everything that go on. Like, the studio audience has, like, lights that go on, and it says, like, please clap. Like, it's like a Jeb Bush simulator, basically. That's the way it works. She's drunk chatting this much? Yeah. The people have the power? That's embarrassing. Well, the thing is, what's embarrassing about that is that you say the system is broken. Why is the system broken? You lost in every single metric possible. Maybe you're the one that's broken. The people that can't accept accountability and can't own their own failures, they're really doomed to repeat them.
our government. It is our country. And it is important, I think, that in this moment where people have become so deflated and despondent and afraid,
Yes.
Afraid of what?
that those of us who have the ability, which I do right now, not being in an office where I'm campaigning for that office.
No, you're not.
To be out there and to talk with folks and remind them of their power and their importance in making a difference.
We did get
One of
reminded.
the things.
I mean, I just want to put a fine point on this. You can never let anybody take your power from you. You can never let anybody take your power from you.
Sure seems like Trump
and
did.
that's what I think, for me, that's what I'd like to remind folks of.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Sure seemed like it was pretty fucking easy. And yeah, we sure did. That's why you're sitting here on a talk show trying to sell a book and you're not the president. And what's this cringe? Yeah, so anyway, this is the reason why late night TV is dying. It's because it's boring. And do you want to know the main reason why? It's not funny. It's not engaging. It's just patronizing, playing to the crowd over and over and over. There's nothing to it besides that. It's a canceled talk show. There's Nazi rhetoric. I was waiting for it. Oh, not which one? Oh, me, Nazi rhetoric? Well, it must be that time of the hour. And so, yeah, clearly, literal Karen boomer brain rot. Yeah, I guess so. TV's dead. That's why we can save money by getting rid of PBS. Yeah, thank God. And anyway, that's what it is. Showmanship over actual politics. Well, it's not. I mean, yeah, it should be showmanship. This is a show. This isn't the fucking Congress. Like, we had Bill Clinton. No, I don't want to hear about this. I don't want to hear about any of this bullshit. See, we didn't. Yeah, see, look, bro. See, you don't need to do. You don't need to just do one. You do both. That's right. See, even if you don't like Bill Clinton, you got to admit this shit's entertaining. It's entertaining. And even if you don't think it's entertaining, you got to admit that it's more entertaining than what we just watched. This is at least more entertaining than what we just got done watching. And I would say that's a motherfucking fact.